Hi guys, you're out here with Barry, and some really big news is the plateaus are starting to be graded out for the titles that are closing and the people that are getting ready to build starting late this year or first part of next year. So that's really exciting. Old Barry had actually yesterday I had to cancel it, but Old Barry had a tour set up with Arturo Fuente cigars, and really high-end cigars. And anyone that knows Old Barry loves a cigar once in a while. And I ended up getting called on site because the machines were out, and there was a couple of things that in terms of the lines and pilings for the properties that needed just a second eye here to make sure everything's done right, because once you move all this kind of caleche and pack, it's kind of costly to unpack it, I guess, is a funny way of thinking about it. But in any event, I'm doing a sweep here, and I'm definitely going to make sure Larry gets this as a before and an after plateau to give you guys an idea of what we mean when things are graded, what it's going to look like in terms of the quality of view and the quality of property. I'm going to do a couple of them. There's actually I think 4 or 5 right now going on simultaneously, and I think I'm going to tilt down just a little bit. I think it'll give you a great idea. This is going to be one of 2 before and afters I'll be doing. So while I was down here, I thought I would end up just doing a little bit of filming. It was a pretty clear day. I'd probably say a 6.5, maybe pushing a 7 out of 10. It's a little bit overcast. And to give you an idea, and I'm sweeping this particular lot to give you the before and after of it, and we have broken into phase 3. We're expecting titles real soon. We have, I believe, 2 left in phase 2. They're all excellent, and I think this is really going to be an eye-opener for a lot of people that have been looking at the project and monitoring its progress. There's going to be a lot of pictures that Larry's going to be doing through this YouTube about all the different flower beds. We have the pillars up, the stone posts all in place, ready for the gates and what have you. And oh gosh, so many different types of palms. I can see 3 or 4 actually fan palms, and those are gorgeous. I see a lot of thatch palm. I see a lot of great Bahamian, and it's really coming along really nice. So I'm doing this sweep. Larry's going to fill this with a bunch of different photos. I'm going to make sure that he does label on this particular lot and another one before and after pictures of what it looked like before when the folks bought them, and after they kind of just listened to a point or two on what we suggested about how to go about doing this, kind of trusted us, I suppose. And now you're going to see some after pictures coming in. Okay, so this is the sweep. I'm actually on the plateau, and I'm kind of trying to cover as much of the ocean view as I can. Every one of these lots has this type of vast ocean view. So there's nothing that's kind of cherry-picked, I guess, about this one. I do want to get this across. All of them have that, and there is a few left. Then we're going into the properties that are going to be on the lower tier that still have an excellent view. However, because they're far more sloped, they are coming in a lot less expensive, and we know they'll sell really quick too. And as far as our second project up the road on the other side, we're getting the plans done on that. We've been busy putting in the one road. It's going to be a very limited, exclusive project with only 4 large lots in it. and but they are exquisite when I tell you exquisite. Okay, guys, so like I say, Larry's going to stitch a whole bunch of pictures through this in between this sweep, and kind of really hope it's getting the point across that in spite of it being the Caribbean, we are getting progress here, and looking forward to seeing all you guys again. Looking forward to you guys starting your houses, working through some plans, and as I promised, we'll be keeping you up to date as things progress. I'm on the second plateau now, and I'm doing a sweep of this one, obviously. So I want to get the point across that you could see that both are equal in value in terms of the view. It's a matter of a personal choice. They're both exquisite views. But this is the second one that I'm going to be supplying Larry with some before pictures, and as well as what we've got now for after. And I know if people aren't rocked by what they see in the before and after, well, I don't know. I guess there's just something wrong somewhere. But I just wanted to get this across and to really make it as clear as possible that as these titles clear. Now, another interesting thing to put together these plateaus, and it's going to be coming into picture very soon. You're going to see the far plateau that'll be coming into picture after the Oceanview stops. I'm going to continue this up the mountain, or rather up the road in the project. And as okay, I'm coming right now onto the plateau. Okay, as the plateau comes into picture, you're going to see a green area with a giant tree coming into picture, and that behind the tree is where the other lot was that I was shooting, okay, just to give you an idea. So I'm giving you the vastness of this platform. There may be quite a large home on it, but in any event, we're going to do a before and after of this one as well. So we'll give you an idea of the vast differences that you know, I guess our experience really can help in these matters. Both of these, well, these folks are exceptionally happy with what was done. The costs for the materials and compacting these platforms are more than reasonable. This particular one we added on and lengthened and made it, I'd say about 35 to 40 feet wider. And this whole foundation came in at well under 10,000. And bear in mind, this thing is almost 8 feet up grade. 8 feet. That is a tremendous amount of material. And it's all been packed with a D8 that I understand is somewhere around 65,000 pounds, 70,000 pounds. So we've had several rains in the interim of doing this, and we're firmly convinced, as we've done so many of them in our past, this ain't going nowhere. So again, I hope this really kind of gives you guys an idea. I know it's difficult when you're not here, but we keep on trying to tell you good folks to come on down and have a look. I'll zoom down just a bit. And it's beautiful. I mean, you don't hear anything out here but birds and the breeze. And we think it was aptly named Mountain and Sea, Montaña y Mar in Spanish. And coming into the ground, another second or two, I'll tilt down. I mean, this is what you've got. You've got farmers' fields. You'll see cows coming into play down there. And one heck of a great place to have a morning cup of coffee, I'd say, and maybe an afternoon rum. Okay, so this ought to keep you current for now. Okay, so this is Barry out for now.